watch your mirror, honey. Can you see?
That ambulance is stuck. There's one up here as well. That's stuck, a blue one.
Knock it off with your hand.
I am not going to do nothing right now. I'm driving.
This guy's also stuck. So we had semi-parked here next to us on the right. This big yellow U-Haul comes along and just gets smashed completely underneath the semi-truck. The semi didn't tilt or nothing, but yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it looks like the whole front of it, just the engine was in the cab where the guy was sitting at, just completely underneath the semi-truck. I mean, I hope he survived that, but pretty eventful day. We were stuck here for what, Nan, an hour? Sitting here in this blizzard. We can see 100 feet now in front of us, 200 feet maybe, instead of what, 20? So this is the original accident, I guess. Not the one that we saw, but this is a different one. Yeah, look at that. So that's what was keeping us backed up for a couple miles. I hope they're okay too. Did this guy rear end the semi? Does it? Oh.
There's nothing left.
How's the back of that car not dented? The semi must have not hit him. I don't know. Weird. They did you see
Real close.
Yeah. Right across from the pool and stuff. Do you see they have vending machines right between these two doors here? 7 a.m. 7 a.m. all packed. Gonna go eat food and come back and get going here. Let's see what it looks like outside. Dark out. Doesn't look too bad though. You can actually see the streets though. The joke for breakfast. Let's see what's in here. It is freaking cold out. It's 47 with wind chill. Oh, I had to just wear a hoodie. By the way, there's a John Deere dealership over there.
West is bad.
Oh,
East is not bad.
There we go. All of them fed. Did 5 cane bells for these guys, so yep, they're fed. I'm not sure how old these ones are, but I know they're not terribly young and they're not terribly old either, so yep. There was a calf down there in the barn that was butchered that we had to take. I didn't want to show that because it's a little disturbing. Even I get a little bit lightheaded watching it, but we took it and the dog's gonna clean it up for us. So yeah. Alrighty, good to go. Alright, so first he said push the he said I think it's this one. Slow it down. And then he said the yellow one for the PTO. So this is the PTO one. There we go, it's slowing down. Still running. Yep, PTO still on. So, and then I think that's the slowest it goes. So that's what it was on before I sped it up. So let's go ahead and press this. There we go. Keys over here. There we go. Now for a nice little walk back to the barn. My shoes are all muddy. But yeah, that's okay. Yeah, as you guys can tell, it's windy out here. It's pushed me over almost a few times, so. Getting left with the four-wheeler. I head back to go check on Harlan. Harlan's sick, so. 3 a.m. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. What you doing, kitties? Hello. Yeah, yesterday my phone died while I was recording that last clip there that you saw, so I wasn't able to finish recording the rest of it, but I basically just did the same thing. I fed more calves, grain, and alfalfa, and then we went and chased the bull back into the pit like it's like where he was supposed to be, and then after that we moved the tractors back where they should have been. So we parked them right here in the yard. So yeah, so far so good. So there has been it is the season where cows are giving birth. So Kenny said that there was 4 yesterday, and yeah, they were pretty cute. So we gotta go tag them today. So we'll probably get some of that, but it depends. My other uncle, he's sick still, so I might have to help my uncle catch the other calves because they are fast and sometimes the mumpkin's hostile, so you gotta be careful. So we'll see how that works. But yep, milker's just about done washing here, and then I'm gonna set it up, help Kenny set it up. So yeah, good to go. So the first thing I'd probably do is I'm gonna take the pipe here that goes across from inside the wall and put it and just put it inside there. So this part here comes apart. I unscrew that, it unclips. I take out kind of like a net, almost like a cage, and then from that box there's a filter. I pull it open, and then I shove it over that piece. I put it back in here, screw that back on, and then that goes there, and then I gotta tighten those things there. And for those, I just take these things off, put them back on here where they should be, and then those get carried out into the barn here in the section, so I'll show you guys. So it sounds like it's actually gonna start up again washing, so yeah, I'm not gonna do it right now. So they hang here, they plug in down there, and then the pumps themselves connect to the top of it, and then it goes all the way through that tube, gets gathered up, and then once it's full, shoots up through here and goes all the way through there. So the way that we've been taught how to milk, so we have soap and water in here that we mix, and then we have a cup. So first thing we do when they get in here, we close it, we give them some grain, it just falls down from the roof up there. And then first thing we do is we dip them with the soap and water, and we use one of those towels there, wipe them off to clean them off real good as best as you can. And then check to see that squeeze out, make sure that milk comes out of them. And then after that, then you can put the milker on it. And then when it's done, you just dip it with that. Then you set them out the barn, out that door. So.
In the healthcare industry. Ponstein Dairy. Which pros and cons are what now that he's become a contractor?
Yeah, well, he...
Well, milk truck just left, so we're just washing the barn now. Alright.
How are you? Come and say hi. What are you? You're a funny looking cow, Mom. Funny looking. Yeah.
That black one had this one?
Yep.
Really? Is that just,
Little girl.
was that the dad then? The dad's skin color? Or?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Go. Oh, on the arm. Okay.
Alrighty, folks. We grabbed the four-wheeler down here. Me and Ken spent about an hour fixing these fences, trying to figure out where all electricity went on the hot wires. So I'm just gonna grab the four-wheeler and meet him. He's gonna meet me by the milk barn. I'm gonna use my other hand for this. There you go. There's your cat family. That's a lot. Dragged 12 bales around here. 2 here, 7 there, and then 3 up top. 12. Look at them go. Taking a dump right before you eat. Probably a good idea. Hopefully you wash your hands though. It's a little gross if you don't wash your hands. I don't know how many milk cows are here. Probably, I don't know, 40 at least. Hey guys, here you go guys. I gotta suffer through all of that. I'm weak, can't lift nothing. Alright, see ya. Yeah, 6:30. Time to wash. Wait for it to fill up. We just did a oat bale, now we're doing a alfalfa bale. Hay bale. It just went in a loop. That's crazy. Tagging time? Oh. Yeah, I probably need that. Cute one. Those are cute.
They're 27s. That's the one we haven't been getting to get lately.
The brown one right there?
One licking himself. If he looks at you, you can see the roan in him. He's got, looks like, he's like a week old already.
Week old already, wow.
He wasn't around for the first 3 days. You couldn't even find him.
Huh.
Not close to that fence. I ain't even gonna try.
Go under it.
And there comes 67 now. I thought maybe her calf was here.
That one right there?
I think that's, no, that's not 67. She didn't look roamy. What is it? 64? We take that one.
Yeah, we did get that one, I think.
That must have been the one you saw take off.
Oh,
the
well,
calf.
it was funny.
Now he's coming back by himself. Oh, where did you go? Told you to stay there.
It's hard to think of it. She was just running home all that, yeah.
Well, I think he had, what, thousands of those?
The things are wicked.
Yeah, they are. I got one in my finger one time. That thing hurt. Can't imagine how many Jesus had in his head when he was crucified.
And they beat on him with a stick.
Yeah. Calf hunting.
Before the seesaw grew up, we used to feed them down in here years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Where'd you feed him at? Was there a pit you had down here? Or?
No, we just had we put our feeder right down here, but you can't even get here anymore because of trees.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Good though, it's easy to breathe over here.
There's another new one.
Probably why my sinuses have gone through. Yep. Which number is that? 19. Ow. Got one of those thorn trees on my leg.
He's still shiny. She ain't got him all the way hooked up. Navel's still fresh.
Yeah.
He's probably born in the last hour or so.
Aw. Cute little critters, aren't they? So would they all hide in the back creek there then, or?
What?
Would they all hide back there then?
No, we just used to feed down there.
Oh, okay.
Really nasty thorn tree too.
It is a
Both
big
of
one.
those
Ew. No, thank you.
That's a really long one right there. You can't get the suckers off.
Ouch. Those are long thorns.
I have that problem. Oh, and then that was Pharaoh's other thing. He was less arrogant than most times I talked to him. But his other thing was, he goes, "Are you still calving in March?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "If I had to calve in March, I'd quit like Pharaoh." He doesn't. Smarter than I do.
What are these numbers here on their side?
They brand them.
Brand them. Huh. Interesting.
That's a lot too.
Big body, super attractive Persian trailblazers, high marbling, has top 1% weaning yearling, a weaning index of 124 and a 1,437 pounds.
Oh my, you bet, big spread burr right here, I like him. You bet, lot two on him. I'm a big 10, 10, 10, ain't gonna be 10 now. I'm a big 10,000 on him. I'm a 10 now, I'm a big 4, now 5, now 5, 5 on him, ain't gonna be 5 now. I'm a big 55. 55, 6 out on him. Get a bit 65, 65, 7, 7 down on him, get a bit 7 now, I'm on him, get 7 now, 5, I'm at 7 now, 5, 75, 75 now, 8,000 on him, I'm at 75, 8, 8, 8, 8, get a bit 8 now, I'm on him, give 8,000, I'm at 8, 8,000 on him, get a bit 8 now, I'm on him, give 8,000, I'm at 75 now, 8, 8,000 on him, get a bit 8 now, I'm on him, give 8,000, I'm at 75, 8, 8,000 on him, get a bit 8, good 8,000, get a bit 8, 8, 8, get a bit 85, I'm at 8 now, 5 now, 85, 85, 85, 5, I get a bit 5 now, I'm going to give 85. I'm at 8 now, 5, 85 on him, get a bit 85, 5, get a bit 85, 85, 85. Sold him 8,000 on him, 8,000. 388.
Well, that was a interesting experience. Yeah, I can still hear him from over here. I don't want to spend 10,000 on a bull. Oh, he won't fit in my backyard. I mean, it's not very big, so he
Walk right through your bed.
exactly. You just jump over it. I don't got any feed for him either, so I don't think that'd work out too well. He probably wouldn't be very happy with me. That is true. just in the skid loader, moving bales. So yeah, I can't really record while I do it because I kind of need 2 hands. So yeah, it's fun. I haven't driven this thing in a while, so yeah, just moving. Well, I went to the back of the barn there and inside the one where the milk cows stay, and then cleaned all that out with the skid loader. I put the buck on it, so yeah, that's good. Now we're gonna see what's going on here. Well, it is really nice out today. The weather's beautiful. This has been the nicest it's been. I believe it's in the 40s or something. I'm gonna go grab some Mountain Dew for me and Ken, because yeah, it's about that time. All right, I've got my Mountain Dew to stay cool. I took off my hoodies because I had 2 of them on and it was getting a little toasty, so I know I'm gonna be sweating here once I'm done. So essentially what I have to do is what I did yesterday, which was a pain. I had to take 2 bales, put them on the inside here on the feeder. So I had to do 2 bales there, 7 bales along there, and then 3 bales up top. And yeah, my body didn't like that, so we'll see if it'll take me 15 to 20 minutes rather than 30 to 40 minutes the first time I did it. So yeah, you can make fun of me. I don't care. It's fine. I get it. In all seriousness, guys, I really do need to hit the gym at some point. I've started about a month ago, so, but I don't think that's really helping my case here, is it? Probably anywhere from, at least 40 to 80 pounds. I'm not sure how much these weigh, but it's not the weight so much that kills me. It's how big and awkward they are, because my body mass is probably half of this bale alone. And then it's, you know, when you stand it up, it's about half of what I am. So it's just kind of awkward. So looks like I'm going to have to pull a few bales from the top here. So what I'll do is I'll probably have to pull one of them through here, or maybe even that one back there. A bunch of them will come tumbling down. Hopefully I don't mess this up and I don't get myself crushed or whatever. So yeah, this will be fun. Well, it did just come down. This bale almost got me. I was about right here. Just skinned my back a little bit. Other than that, I'm okay. I heard it, and I knew what was happening. And yeah, I accidentally said a few bad words. So, but hey, it's okay. It happens. It's been probably, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, so if that. So yeah, I'm doing a lot better than I was. So, but hey, now I don't have to complain about trying to get the bales down now. There we go. 12 bales. 3 up north, 7 here to the west, and then 2 to the south. And yeah, I do it by section. So that's a section. Right there to there's a section, and so on and so forth. And instead of taking me 50 minutes like it did last time, 45, it only took me 25. So yeah, huge improvement compared to yesterday. And I only had to take 1 break, and that's when I got to 10 bales. Heat was starting to get to me. It's a lot warmer today than it has been in the last couple days. So yeah, finished my can of Mountain Dew, so helped me a little bit get some energy. So it's beautiful out here though. So yeah, I'm gonna go back in the milk barn and see what's going on. Also, this morning, last couple days I haven't been feeling well. It's not my stomach or anything, but you know, you go from sitting in classrooms for a couple months and then all of a sudden, you know, 4 days, 5 days in a row, you're doing hardcore labor. Your body doesn't like it very much, so yeah. don't let your if your bones get numb, then you need to take a break. So, because if you don't, you almost pass out. I was close a few times yesterday. I think I did nearly 8 times. Today I did maybe once or twice, got close. So, yeah, but I love this job. I'm hoping to do that one day, as you guys probably already know. I plan to do this for a career in the near future. And right now I'm just getting kind of some hands-on experience of what it's like, and really getting a feel for, you know, what we do out here. And I've wanted to become a farmer ever since I was little, so that was the most interesting thing to me, at least. My other ideas, if this doesn't work out, because, you know, it's all self-employed, so you have to manage everything, and if you make a mistake, then, you know, you can lose your business and lose your equipment and your land and even your home sometimes too if you get in too much debt. So yeah, my uncle said I think they farm 1,100 acres, half of it's pasture, half of it's stuff that we grow stuff on. So this business now, I believe what my grandma said, as of I think last year or this year, we're celebrating 50 years of of having this farm start. My great-grandfather started this 50 years ago. He was probably in his, I don't know, late 20s, early 30s, I think, something like that. So there's no one really else who wants to continue that tradition. So I feel like this is a really good position for me to try to work in. I don't mind the heat too much. I don't mind the cold weather too much, as long as it's like negative 20 and above, then I don't really care. The biggest problems I would have probably is my allergies used to be, oh, look at that, I got a tick. Actually, I don't even know if that was a tick, but big black bug. But my biggest problems would probably be allergies, which have gotten way better. Like, usually I sound like I'm dying, like I'm sick or something, like I got a really bad cold. I sound like I'm almost completely normal. My throat's a little scratchy, nose is a little stuffy, which is completely fine, but it's not nearly as severe. The one thing that has changed, though, is that I never had headaches. Now I have headaches. And I know it's not because of lack of sleep, because minimum we get 4 to 5 every night, and then we take an hour plus nap every day. So I can function on 5-6 hours of sleep. Last night I got 7 hours plus an hour nap just to recover from this morning, because like I said, this morning I felt like crap. And yeah, those are probably going to be the biggest things. Like I said, allergies and just, I guess, trying to get bigger. So just getting used to what's going out here. You know, I'm kind of a relatively small guy. 5'9", so height's not an issue, but I feel that I definitely need to gain some weight. And I started working out like a month and a half ago, and I actually lost some weight from it, so, which made me kind of mad. But I do have a high metabolism, so my dad was the same way. He kind of still is. He's got thin arms, but he's strong. It's kind of a genetic thing. I believe my grandfather too, which I've never met, on my dad's side, my real one anyway. I think he's the same way, and it just kind of runs in the family. So my brother's that way as well, and our mom is probably average for a woman. So yeah, and it's nice out here. I like it out here. Only other thing that I would probably be concerned about is getting seriously hurt. Like, I know that my younger uncle, he got kicked really hard one day by a cow, and I think she broke both of his ribs, and you could just tell he just was miserable. So I wasn't there around to see it, but I heard that he was limping, and every time he wanted to move it, he said he wanted to about scream, but he just suffered in silence. So that's probably the only major concern. But other than that, I think it's fine. I just need to study kind of what this career is more about. You know, study the plants, study the soil types, study the methods, what works, you know, all that stuff like that. But other than that, it should be it'll be an enjoyable life. It'll be a hard-working life, and, you know, I don't mind that at all. So like I said, I just have to get used to it. Is probably the biggest thing right now. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I can say here. I had something on my mind, but yeah. Oh, that's right, my phone battery is about to die, so I'll probably have to let you guys go soon. But I've seen some pretty dramatic stuff, like you guys saw in the very beginning of the video. I explained that there was, you know, a car accident and a yellow U-Haul that was towing a car rear-ended a semi. The semi was completely stopped, and that guy just went under, and it looked like he was probably 10 feet to the right of us when it happened. So we were in the left lane of the highway, completely stopped. The semi was completely stopped too, on our right about 10 feet ahead, and that guy just, I mean, man, I hope he's all right. I hope he survives that. But it was bad. It was loud, and that was pretty traumatic to see. Other two things traumatic was to see was I saw a dead calf skinned, because you have to skin them, and one of the dogs found it and started eating off of it. So that was a little, I've never seen that before. Other thing was that we were tagging calves yesterday, or no, not yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. And just as my older uncle clips the cow's ear, the cow jerks it, and it cut his ear completely in half. And first it was white, and then all of a sudden blood just comes down. Makes me itch just talking about it. But yeah, traumatic stuff like that is normal for this kind of job, which I'm completely fine with. Like I said, I just get really itchy, and I don't really throw up from that kind of stuff unless if it's like detailed. But yeah, so my uncles pass out sometimes whenever they see blood or something gross like that, which I think is kind of funny. But at the same time, it's kind of a problem for them as well. So yeah, like I said, those are probably going to be what it's like here and what I'm going to have to be putting up with. But yeah, other than that, it's a fun job. I love seeing the calves. I haven't been able to get a whole lot of footage for you guys just because we're so busy, and like I said, I wasn't feeling the greatest, and I wanted to focus on getting a true experience and trying to see, trying to just suffer in silence, because I'm not gonna lie, it was really, really hard just coming back the first 2 days. This morning, like I said, it was kind of iffy, but after I got some food in my system, it was all good. Hey, Mac, what'd you find? I wonder what you found. I know there was a cat down here somewhere. I hope it wasn't in the pond. What'd you find, Mackie? I don't know where she's at. She's down the hill somewhere around there, I'm thinking. Happy cats. I'd say there's, I don't know, 20 of them, 30 maybe. A lot of kitties, that's for dang sure. Which you guys probably already knew. A lot of them are ones I haven't seen before either, so they multiply pretty fast around here. Lots of kitties. Got to unleash these cows here. I'm not sure where they're at, other than this one. I'm not gonna chase you, girl. I don't think you've eaten yet. Yeah, I decided to go around the building to that side rather than going through that, because I'd have to get through a bunch of cows, and often they kick, so I'm not gonna take that chance. But yeah, you guys have seen it once already, but there they go. I think my uncle said there was, oh, what did he say? I think he said 49 milk cows or something like that. One of the two. So yeah, all the milking for the night. And I'm ready for some supper. So yeah, I'm too lazy to unlatch that fence. There we go. Easy peasy. Well, it is, let's see, we woke up at 2:30. What time is it now? It is just over 3, so I'm gonna go check calves. Couldn't find one. I don't know if it was giving birth or not, but it's too dark, and I don't know. So yeah, the milker is just washing itself now, and it starts right as we walk in, and then by the time we've gotten the cows all rounded up, it's done washing, and then it takes, I don't know, 5 minutes, if that, to set it all up. So yeah, I think today the milk truck comes. I think it comes every 2 or 3 days. I don't remember how often it comes, but it's something like that. So yeah, I got probably, I don't know, 4 hours of sleep last night, which is fine, or 4.5, so I'll just take a nap. And yesterday I got like 7, so I should be fine. I just take a little nap today. So yeah, good there. I'm feeling a lot better like I was yesterday, so that's nice. Yep. So it's starting to suck the water. You see it going pretty fast through there. Yep, you see the water. I think it was, gosh, when was it? I think it was Monday. So the day that we got delayed because of the weather and the highway closed. The power went out at like 5 a.m. And because of that, that little silver motor in there just completely cut off. So the programming and everything cuts off. So everything just opens. And so it spilled a whole lot of milk over there on the ground, and you had to dump it down the drain because it's no good no more. So then within like half an hour, they were able to get milking again because they have a generator. I'm not sure where it's at exactly, but they do have a generator for here in case that happens. And then I remember one time, this thing right here, let's see, where is it? That thing right there is what controls the stir. I remember that broke one time, and because of that, it can't keep the milk very cold. And that broke, and it was like one whole sitting they couldn't milk, and then they were 3 hours behind, so they milked pretty late that night once they got it fixed. So yeah, I mean, one little thing breaks and you have to, it's not good. So other than that, I haven't really heard of any other stuff like that happening because I haven't been around that long. So yeah, I saw milk come out of there a little bit, and now I'm just seeing water come out of here where we loosen it up. Leaking from here though, which is a little weird. That's fully tight, so. But it is reversing, which is probably why, because it doesn't do that normally. Yep, you see it squirting there as well, and it's coming from there too. Usually I'm the one that gets the cows, but because it's so muddy and sloppy out there, my uncle wanted to do it because he actually has rain boots for that. I don't. I outgrew mine, and I'm outgrowing my normal ones as well, so I need to go find another pair of boots eventually. So typically what I would do is I just go up that ramp there where the cows are, walk about, I don't know, a few hundred feet to, I think that's west, and that way is north, I believe. So yeah, that way would be west. And there's an electric gate. You just grab the handle, then you yank it, and then the cows start coming through. So the dogs usually do all the rounding up now since they've been trained for it. So my uncle does a great job at training them for that. So yeah, very loyal dogs, very good dogs. So yep, this is all connected, so it goes through that pipe. This is the suction. You think if you put your finger in there, it'll get stuck? You think you'll be able to pull it out? There, now you guys can kind of see it. Big old truck. I think it's like 3,000 gallons or something this thing holds. So yeah, there's the logo and the brand of it if you're interested. It's I believe it's a dairy plant company. There, oh, it's rolling a little bit.
Hitting the cylinder's really good. I don't know. It's coming up hard. It's gonna throw over the top of it. There, it's going back through.
There we go. That's trippy. Instead of a baler, it's an unbaler. That's awesome. That's cool. Where'd you guys find that fancy thing?
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Basically, on the back of his pickup.
What? So I just fed salt up there on the hill, right about it's behind this barn here to the milk cows. I'm gonna give some more salt for the bulls, and then to the heifers up in Kipples. So yeah, these bags weigh about 50 pounds each. And by the way, they actually make this for humans too. It's safe to eat this stuff. So it's called C90. It's actually really good salt. It's supposed to be really healthy for you. They don't add all that other junk in. This is pretty much all natural. Yeah, it's pretty good. So what they do is they have it, or what they do is they put salt, or they collect seawater salt, and then they feed it to their plants, and then the salt stays there while all the water evaporates when they give it to their plants, and then they collect the salt, and they, they wash it with water and whatnot. I don't actually know if they do the water thing, but I know they clean it, if it has dirt or something on it, and then they sell it. So yeah, C90, good salt. I've tried it before. It takes a little bit to getting used to, but it is good, and it's very healthy. So thought I'd let you guys know that. My uncle told me about that last time I was out here, which was probably, gosh, I want to say we came out here last May, and that's when he introduced it to me. So yeah, try it out. Let me know what you guys think. It should be on their website. Just look it up. I'm sure you'll find it easily. So yeah, thought I'd let you guys know that because it is very healthy, and it's good too. Strong. Realize I passed the bulls. Well, I don't know when that last clip ended, but basically I tried to turn around up there and I got stuck in the ditch, went sideways about, but I got off and I backed up and then got the nose kind of facing this way and the back that way, and then I just turned to the left to bring it straight and then just put full throttle and it got it out. So yeah, I almost tipped over a few times. I got it stuck for a minute, but I got it now. Now I can feed the bulls salt. So yeah, I gotta be more careful, I guess. Being calves, so did 3/4 of a bucket for them. I'm gonna go behind the garage here, the other side, and get 3 for the other, a little bit older calves. So gotta keep the young happy. I think there's 40 of them, I believe. Something like that, 50 maybe, I don't know. Yep, just giving them a little bit of grain, and then later on we'll give them some bales, so. Yep, all good to go. We'll be headed back home today, and on the way there I'll edit this video for you guys and hopefully have it uploaded by the time we get back home. So yeah, this has been like a good kind of feel of what it's like to kind of just feel miserable, feel really good, you know, how quickly, you know, you're able to do stuff. It's a real challenge, and that's something that, and after, you know, this week, I still want to do it. My mind hasn't changed about wanting to do this as a career. It's gonna be harder than it's gonna be a little bit harder than I think it is, but I'm not gonna quit until it probably kills me. Yeah, if I want something done, I'm gonna do it, even if I have to suffer through it, even if it takes longer than it should. I'm still gonna push through it and do my best, do what I can to make sure that I can do what I want to do and be able to do it effectively, and ultimately make sure that it's, you know, that the feed or whatever, or that the milk we produce or the grain we produce comes out the best quality it can. That way we can give it to people who need it, who need to eat food and stuff, which is, you know, is all of us. So producing good quality food, ultimately at the end of the day, and being able to take care of everything that goes on around here are the top priorities right now. So yeah, I feel a little bit weird, even though I got like a lot of sleep last night. I got plenty. I just was sweating a lot, even though I had one blanket. My head hurt a little bit, so I think I might be coming down with a cold or something, but I'm sweating right now just standing here, so something's definitely not right in my system. But I feel okay other than that. I mean, it hasn't really affected the way that I do stuff. It's just out of the norm for me, so I don't know. I don't know what that's from. It could just be from me working my muscles really hard and then just, you know, overdoing it a lot, which is what I've been doing for the last couple days especially. So yeah, we'll see what happens there, and the best way I can prepare myself for this job is to probably do some research or do some studying on methods that they use, or maybe try to find new technology that might make our job a little bit easier. And then probably the other thing is that I just need to hit the gym. So yeah, being able to have that mindset, and I guess apparently, according to, I think my uncle said it the other day, I think he said that among military people, farmers have, I believe, 2 or 3 times the suicide rate as the military, from what I've heard from people who, you know, from veterans. So just because it's hard, so, and they, you know, they want to give up. So yeah, I'm definitely not like that. I mean, I don't quit very easily, but yeah, I just do my best. That's all I can do. Silly dogs.
So, these balers are special. A building ridge of high pressure keeps the weekend dry with daytime